Test generation is another application. Given a function, the model can generate unit tests that attempt to cover typical cases. Because the model has seen many examples of test files in the training data, it can replicate common testing patterns. However, the generated tests may not provide comprehensive coverage, especially for edge cases that are rare in the training data. Security is a critical concern. Models trained on public code repositories inevitably encounter insecure coding patterns. If not properly aligned or filtered, they may reproduce vulnerabilities such as improper input validation, unsafe deserialization, or insecure cryptographic practices. Addressing this requires both data curation and post-training alignment techniques that penalize insecure outputs. Another interesting topic is code translation. Models can translate code from one programming language to another by treating it as a sequence-to-sequence task. For example, converting a function from Python to Java involves mapping idiomatic constructs between languages. The model does not have an explicit compiler-like understanding of semantics but learns correspondences from parallel or comparable examples in the training data. From a systems perspective, integrating AI code generation into developer workflows requires careful design. Real-time code completion demands low latency. Large models can be computationally expensive, so inference optimizations such as quantization and model distillation are often used. Caching mechanisms may store embeddings or partial computations to speed up repeated interactions. Another concept worth examining is prompt engineering. The behavior of a code generation model depends heavily on how the prompt is structured. Clear instructions, explicit constraints, and examples can significantly improve output quality. For example, specifying the desired programming language, input format, performance requirements, and edge case handling can guide the model toward more relevant outputs. For technical audiences, understanding prompt sensitivity is essential because it reveals how much of the model's reasoning is shaped by context framing. There is also growing interest in combining code generation with static analysis tools. Instead of relying solely on the language model's output, the generated code can be passed through linters, type checkers, or formal verification tools. Feedback from these tools can be used iteratively to refine the code. This creates a loop where statistical generation is augmented by formal correctness checks. One of the most debated questions is whether AI truly understands code. From an architectural standpoint, the model does not maintain an explicit symbolic representation of program execution states. It encodes information in high-dimensional vector representations learned during training. These representations capture many regularities, including control flow patterns and data structure usage. However, the absence of explicit symbolic reasoning means that systematic generalization can be limited. The model may struggle with novel algorithmic problems that deviate significantly from patterns seen in training data. Evaluation of code generation systems is also challenging. Traditional metrics such as token-level accuracy are insufficient. More meaningful metrics include compilation success rate, unit test pass rate, and human evaluation of readability and maintainability. In research settings, benchmark datasets often include programming problems with hidden test cases. The model's generated code is executed against these tests to measure functional correctness. Another technical consideration is the handling of state and long-term coherence. In conversational coding assistants, users may iteratively refine a function across multiple turns. The model must maintain context about previous interactions. This is achieved by including conversation history in the input sequence. However, context window limits again constrain how much history can be retained. Some systems use summarization techniques to compress earlier interactions into shorter representations. Ethical and legal issues also arise. Training on publicly available code raises questions about licensing and intellectual property. If a model reproduces code that closely matches a specific repository, it may create legal concerns. Mitigation strategies include filtering training data, limiting verbatim reproduction, and implementing mechanisms to detect near-duplicate outputs. From a productivity standpoint, AI for programming shifts the developer's role. Instead of writing every line manually, developers increasingly review, modify, and integrate generated code. This changes the cognitive load from recall to verification. It can accelerate routine tasks but may also introduce over-reliance if developers accept outputs without critical evaluation. There is also the question of how these systems affect learning. For beginners, AI-generated code can serve as a tutor, explaining concepts and providing examples. For experts, it can automate boilerplate and repetitive patterns. However, if learners skip the process of struggling with problems, they may miss deeper conceptual understanding. Balancing assistance with active engagement is important. Looking ahead, research is exploring hybrid approaches that integrate neural models with symbolic reasoning engines. For example, a neural model might propose candidate programs, and a symbolic solver might verify properties or search over constrained solution spaces. This combination aims to leverage the flexibility of neural generation with the rigor of formal methods. Another promising direction is tool use. Instead of generating entire code blocks blindly, models can learn to call external tools such as compilers, interpreters, or documentation search engines during generation. By observing the results of these tool calls, the model can iteratively refine its output. This moves closer to an agent-like paradigm where the AI interacts with its environment rather than producing static text. At the core of all these systems remains the same principle: representing code as sequences of tokens and modeling their distribution using deep neural networks. The power comes from scale, both in model size and in training data. Larger models with more parameters can capture more nuanced patterns, but they also require more computational resources and careful alignment. For a highly technical audience, it is essential to appreciate both the strengths and limitations of AI code generation. It excels at pattern completion, idiomatic usage, and rapid prototyping. It struggles with deep novelty, rigorous correctness guarantees, and long-range architectural planning beyond its context window. Understanding these trade-offs allows practitioners to use these tools effectively without unrealistic expectations. Ultimately, AI for programming is not about replacing developers but augmenting them. It is about embedding learned statistical knowledge of millions of code examples into a tool that can assist in real time. The architecture is grounded in transformer-based sequence modeling, large-scale pre-training, fine-tuning with human feedback, and integration with development environments. The working principle is prediction guided by context and shaped by alignment objectives. As these systems evolve, they will likely become more integrated with formal verification, retrieval systems, and interactive toolchains. But regardless of future enhancements, the foundational idea remains consistent. Code generation emerges from learning patterns in vast corpora and using those patterns to predict coherent, context-sensitive sequences of tokens that resemble the structure and intent of human-written programs.
If you find this video exciting, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next AI for Beginners educational video.